My new idea now is to just do 4 minutes and then I can edit down. So it's gotta be about 4 minutes for me editing, so here we go. So Mike Falzone got his notebook wet too, didn't he? I'm obsessed with this idea of the inverted U-curve. People think success is a straight line. People think that the universe is built off of a straight line relationship, and it's completely untrue. It has to do with extremes. So it has to do with maintaining a balance in factors, and there's this delusion extrema at each extreme. So let me give you an example. Awareness. One edge is ignorance, completely unaware of what's going on, right? That's one actual way of looking at this. The other way of looking at this, I think, is you are so fixated on something that's happening that you exclude the rest of reality. You don't see things as they are. So those are two extremes. Another one would be hard work as an extreme. If you work too hard, you die of exhaustion. If you don't work at all, you don't get anything done. Alcohol. A little bit of alcohol is good for you. Too much is bad, right? Running. It works for different factors, I guess, but that's just one of the examples. There's a farmer, and he's traveling along his awesome path, and one day he notices the forest changing. He doesn't notice the forest changing around him. He actually gets to the point where he's so fixated on his path that he forgets the rest of the forest. He forgets impermanence. And then a tree actually blocks his path, and he gets pissed at the tree until he notices the forest changing around him and he appreciates it, and then he's back on the impermanence cycle again. He's no longer fixated on some sort of reality where it's fixed and permanent and it doesn't change. I think he noticed the change around him instead of fixating. He wasn't excluding the rest of reality and fixating and labeling something permanent. He was experiencing everything as it was. So that's one of the interesting stories that I think about with impermanence. And even you are an inverted U-curve. You are born, you rise up to your peak, you get healthy, and hopefully it's not like a sudden drop, but you rise into existence and you fall back to stardust. You're an inverted U-curve. There's a lot that's an inverted U-curve. And some people, I'll take this from a motivational speaker, I can't remember his name, I just wrote this down. Some people ride the struggle bus every single day. They're ignorant of what is, they have no awareness of what is. They ride the struggle bus every single day, whether they are completely unaware they are, resisting, being ego, not seeing things as they are. You know those people. You probably know some of those unaware people. I'm not. I hope I'm not alone. I'm probably not. And then you have people that intentionally ride the struggle bus because they resist and fight everything. It's like they have a ticket and they're on it and they don't want to get off of it. And then there are people that just stumble onto it, realize they're in the funk and that they're waist deep in the shit of life, and then they realize, oh, I'm going to get myself out of the situation and leave and get off the struggle bus and be aware and be awake and see things as they are. That's my little idea for you today. Surrendering to the inverted U-curve. You got to surrender to it. It's the way it is. It's the relationship of our existence. Surrender to the inverted U-curve. Buddy. Palka!